What's up, do-it-yourselfers? Thanks for tuning in to Small Engine Repair Channel, where our main goal is to make sure you know that you have the ability to fix or repair whatever you want to take on. Alright, thanks for tuning in to this log splitter resurrection of a Honda GX390 engine that came in that would not start, and a client that wanted us to put the wrong oil in it, so stay tuned for that on the tech tip. Let's do a walk around of this thing. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the craftsmanship of it. This homemade log splitter was definitely a DIY project that the client did himself, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed with how he did it. The weight distribution on it was great. I didn't have to hook a forklift to it or anything when I went to move it, and yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this little DIY splitter here. So let's start with diagnostic. We're gonna start by just seeing if there's gas in it. Ain't got no gas in it. I should put that in there. Anyways, we're gonna move on, just seeing, and we're gonna pull the air filter off by doing removing the top cover and then removing the wing nut. And then I'm gonna do a little one check, all-in-one compression and spark test here. And the way I'm doing that is by shooting a little fuel down the intake. And that tells me instantly if this thing is going to basically have spark and compression. Damn, it's like really clogged. Okay. So it's very apparent this thing's got some old gas in it and has some type of clog, either in the line or in the car, more than likely the bottom of the carburetor. So let's move on to disassembly. Hey, that's pretty neat. The recoil don't work like it should. That wasn't mentioned in the work order. Weird. Oh, let's bust our knuckles on the air filter cover. Nice. All right. Let's move on. We're gonna pull this air filter cover off again since I just realized I put 2 clips in there, but that's okay. Let's pull it off again. All right, keep on. Air filter's off. We're gonna move to a 10mm nut. That starts to basically pull your air filter housing off on these Hondas. You're gonna have 2 nuts on the side, 1 on the top. You generally have to pull that little plastic cover that's dangling all sideways like my kneecaps off, and that will get you to your 3rd top bolt. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull the recoil starter off now since I know I need to check it out. And yeah, we're going to move on to basically 3 bolts there, and I didn't get a good picture of how to pull them off. If you don't like that, leave it in the comments and I will go over how to go over that later. So we're going to move on to carburetor removal, and I'm going to pull the clamp off the fuel line. Thought I could try to get a different angle on this. I'm going to put a bucket underneath everything, and then I'm going to pull the fuel line off. And I'm going to try not to spill fuel all over this guy's beautiful diamond plate that he has sitting there. So let's try not to do that. Oh, wait. I bet you this thing's got a clogged main jet. What do y'all think? Once again, try to comment down below, guys. I want some comments in my stuff. Anyways, let's keep going. Fuel draining in the bucket. Trying to miss the plate. Trying to miss the engine shroud. Gonna pull it out of the clamp on the actual shroud itself. So... and yeah, we're just gonna angle our fuel line down there and let it flow like a waterfall. Don't go chasing them. If you're old enough to know that one, I'm with you. Alright, let's move on. I'm gonna show you guys how I got it draining here. Here we go. I definitely know we don't have any flow issues coming from the tank at this point, and this gas did not look too old, but I wanted to put fresh stuff in it. This guy, yeah, I'm gonna go on later about what he ran or what he recommended. I just wanted to make sure it had our fuel in it basically before it left. So we are going to remove carb gaskets, the front little spacer, and then we're going to move on to the linkage issue. So guys, this is probably going to be your no start issue on one of these Hondas, just to let you know. If you have a no start problem or it won't start problem, then this is more than likely what's going to cause it, is a plugged main jet in this carburetor. As long as if you shoot some type of fuel down the barrel like I did previously, you know you have spark and compression. If you don't have either of those, you need to figure out why. If that's the case, we'll make a video on how to do that later. But 90%, I bet you, if not more, of what we see is carb issues. So a lot of these videos will pertain to engine troubleshooting, which will be start issues. So we're gonna drain the carburetor here, and if you don't like what I'm about to do, go choose some Big Red. Anyways, I'm not draining fuel into a garbage can here, guys, and I don't recommend doing that. It evaporates this. You need to start it once every 30 days. That's the only way to make the machines work. So none of that other crap does. So I'm going to quiet here and we're going to let you hear this thing run for a minute, guys. It was a little cold-blooded. Just let you know there will be a little choke activity here too. So. Appreciate you. Have a great week. Like and subscribe.